Hey there. Welcome back to Lone Wolf. I'm really glad you're here again. Today's story is one of those that speaks quietly, but leaves an echo in your heart. It's called The Empty Chair, a story about memories, loss, and how even silence can hold a conversation. If you find meaning in stories like these, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's grow this little pack of quiet hearts together. Now, let's begin. Every evening at 6 p.m., in the same quiet corner of the park, an old man would sit down on a wooden bench. Always the same bench. Always with an empty chair beside him. He wore the same gray sweater, even in warm weather, and brought with him a small bag of sunflower seeds. Not to eat them, but to scatter them along the path for the birds. He never spoke to anyone. He never looked at his phone. He just sat there, gently tossing seeds with one hand, his eyes always drifting to the empty chair. People noticed. Some thought he was just lonely. Others assumed he was waiting for someone. But no one asked. Except one boy, a 10-year-old with messy hair and a curious heart, who passed by the bench every day after school. One day he stopped, looked at the chair, then at the old man, and said, "Why do you bring the chair if no one sits there?" The old man smiled, not surprised, not sad, just warm. He patted the empty seat and said, "She used to." The boy sat down slowly, unsure what to say. So they sat in silence. The next day, the boy came again. Same time, same bench, same chair. This time, he didn't ask anything. He just sat. For weeks, this continued. Two strangers, one young, one old, bound by an empty chair and unspoken stories. Then one day, the old man wasn't there. The boy waited. An hour passed. The chair was still empty. But now, so was the bench. The next day, nothing. And the next. And the next. Finally, the boy asked the gardener what happened. The gardener sighed. He passed away, son, a few nights ago, peacefully in his sleep. The boy stood there, frozen, eyes on the bench. Then he did something unexpected. He placed his school bag on the bench, sat down in the chair, and began scattering seeds for the birds. Some bonds don't need blood. Some stories don't need words. And some chairs aren't truly empty, because sometimes we carry people with us, even after they're gone. This was The Empty Chair, a quiet reminder that sometimes the greatest friendships begin with a question and live on in silence. If this story touched you, leave a comment below. Let me know who your empty chair is. And don't forget to like and subscribe to Lone Wolf for more stories that whisper to the soul.